One of the things that a foundation looks at is that the people or the organization that has submitted an application to see that the purpose that they've applied for funds is followed through.
When we have people coming to us, groups and organizations looking for a donation, we get a lot of those requests on almost a daily basis. But what we really look for is an impact to the community, a positive impact for people who have needs, and/or positive impact for economic development.
In the case of the shooting park, the management, the people in charge, the officers, and one thing after another, if I could name names here, the Kent Cole and the Tim O'Connors, the Steve Poshins people who developed this plan, they're regarded highly in their industry as being successful and following through with stuff, and as you can tell just looking around here that they did their best and they've done it.
There's very few communities around for hundreds of miles that can offer the diversity of entertainment that Grand Island can today. You've got Fauner Park, the event center, opening up now and running. You've got Jackrabbit Run, a public golf course. You've got Island Oasis, a public swimming facility. Now you've got Heartland Public Shooting Park, a place for people to go and learn and have some great recreational facilities and education opportunities. So that's really big for economic development, I think.
When you start talking about bringing people in to shoot a 3 or 4 day event and they're coming from Oregon to Florida, you're talking about a nice economic impact on the community, because they're not, they have to sleep someplace, they're going to eat someplace, and the spouses who come along maybe aren't as interested in shooting as they are in shopping. So it's another nice attractant to our lovely city.
When you see people in the community also come and discover the park and that it's there. And some people, like me, I don't golf, and some of the public facilities that we have, we need to have facilities for everyone. And there's a lot there at the Heartland Public Shooting Park.
From a donor standpoint, the fact that all of the berms are up, the tubes are in, the shooting benches are covered, I feel that what you've been able to do with those dollars and how you've been able to stretch the capital as well as the donor or the volunteer capital that got involved to help that really makes the park what it is today.
The money that was given to the Heartland Public Shooting Park has then been used in turn to develop processes and facilities for other nonprofit groups to go out and raise money. And that is a win-win for our community.
We raise funds through our annual campaign, which is once a year, and we use the phone-a-thon to do that. Our other major fundraiser for our area is the Platte River Charity Shoot, which we have now celebrated our 15th year. We have raised over $600,000 for the benefit of Goodwill. Thousands of shooters have participated throughout the years in a really fun event. And Goodwill has then been able to develop services, reach out for more people, and people who we may not have touched as donors before this, we now know and they know about Goodwill. So that's been a relationship that has developed and it's been very successful.
So the Heartland Public Shooting Park is not only just for recreation, it's for fundraising, it's for donations to the good causes, it's for employee appreciation, business appreciation.
Well, we're hoping that others in town, friends of ours that we know in the community that like to hunt and shoot, would look at this as an opportunity. If they've got some customers in, instead of maybe going out to the golf course, we'll go out to the shooting range and shoot around a skeet or around a trap or do sporting clays.
The focus of Heartland Public Shooting Park is our youth. That's where we want to see the park go. That's where I personally want to see the park go, is keep youth involved in a big way out here. and keep them expanding their horizons maybe in the traditional sense.
It's a positive influence. Guns and kids can be and should be a very positive experience if handled appropriately.
We hope that by being able to fund a scholarship for the younger shooters, that the generations to come will be able to use it and have a Class 1 park to shoot at, and all the new games that are coming about with it, the cowboy action and one thing after another. It's just a great thing and a service to provide Central Nebraska with.
In our first year, we had like 150 kids show up to shoot. That's exciting. If 150 kids showed up at the tennis place tomorrow morning, it would make the front page of the Grand Island Independent.
One of the great things that was developed the last several years has been the scholarships for students. And now there are and have been so far over $21,000 in scholarships that have been given out. And we give those scholarships out because of all of the corporate and business donors who have also contributed to make sure that this can happen. This is important for our community, for the students who can get a college scholarship and really improve their life.
One of the things that I like to see or would like to see as we go forward is that the park reinforces those basic ideas, that we all grew up with, or I grew up with, that we don't see so much of today. And those are basic ideas of discipline. Those are basic ideas of human involvement, the idea that to get out, to be involved in what's going on around you. I think that all is a part of shooting sports.
As more people use the park, the dollars that are contributed to it are better used. It's a place for people to come. It's a place to draw tourism into the city of Grand Island. And as you can see right now, it's being well used and utilized.
It'll become, maybe a quaint way of looking at it is, it'll become Grandpa's pasture, where I grew up shooting my .22 rifle. My dad took me out, taught me how to shoot. So Mr. and Mrs. Public can bring their son or daughter out here and allow them under very safe conditions to participate in shooting sports and take those very first shots that they can't go to Grandpa's back pasture and take now. I want to bring things here to the park and offer new experiences, whether it's a venue for .22 rifles and youth shooting, which I feel very strongly about, or it could be the equestrian trails that we have access to. It could be archery, bringing archery in a meaningful way here to Hall County.
So it's a vast array of opportunities. 420 acres of public facilities unmatched for hundreds of miles. It's a great opportunity to done right, and it looks like it's going very well today. I suspect it's going to go nowhere but up in the future.
Everything about it just screams this is a top-notch, state-of-the-art shooting facility, and you just feel good that you're going to have a great shoot when you're there.
I just want to end by saying that there's room at the table, at the Heartland Public Shooting Table, for everyone. And whether you want to give of yourself or you want to learn something, we're all able to do that here at Heartland Public Shooting Park.
For more information on how you too can help through donations or hold a charitable event, contact the park at www.heartlandpublicshootingpark.com or call 308-390-1900 and help continue to make the Heartland Public Shooting Park a place that can benefit everyone.